He said, no one is leaving this group chat anymore. The person that is leaving this group chat, we are not putting you back. So you know that if you are leaving, we are not putting you back.
Yeah.
She decided to leave.
I don't remember y'all saying that.
No, this you cannot say. No.
Hi, levelers. I hope you guys are doing good. Hi, besties.
Hey.
I hope you guys are doing good too.
Yes.
Yes.
And you?
Thank you already.
My pleasure.
I hope you guys had a wonderful day today.
Yes.
A sunny day.
Beautiful
Yes.
day, sunny.
And a hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not that hot, but
It's good.
it's good.
It is hot.
Well, better than winter. Anyways, besties, are you guys
Yes.
ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you
Always.
guys ready? Because you know me and my questions.
Yes.
Throw them.
We're
Throw
ready with
them. We're ready to
questions.
catch
Bring
them.
it on. What do you have for
Okay,
us?
so I have a question for all of you guys,
Yes.
including the levelers.
Okay.
Is it possible to love somebody wholeheartedly but not be happy for them? You know what? I have reference to my question because I know this question sounds real, you know, it's sus. For example, let's say you love somebody wholeheartedly, but their way of them choosing to live their life does not align with your values. Their newfound happiness does not align with your value. Is it possible to still love the person and just not be happy for them?
Yes.
Should that be even allowed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because love is unconditional.
Yeah.
We don't love because a person's doing something. We love people regardless of their imperfections. Nobody's perfect, right? Now it's how is their lifestyle affecting you. It doesn't change anything in the love that you have for them, but it may affect maybe the relationship and how you decide to navigate and deal with that person on a personal level. But I don't think it changes something when it comes to loving them.
Yeah.
No, that's perfectly said. So, for example, like if you have a friend who decides to go the other way, are you gonna like cut ties with the friend but still love the friend from a distance?
Well,
depends.
it would depends
But
because
how would you guys navigate the situation? You guys.
I wouldn't cut the person out, but I will distance myself.
yeah.
And I will not engage in whatever they're doing that does not go with my value, that does not go with my belief system. So if they're going astray, obviously because I love that person, I'm gonna try and talk them out of whatever they're doing. Because one thing we have to understand also is that what you think is wrong for you, that's based on your impression.
Yeah.
That's based on whatever reality, whatever experience that you have. So for you, you may think that whatever they're doing is wrong, but they don't see nothing wrong with it because you each have like a different perspective of life and even where you're going.
Yeah.
Because none of us have the same end goals at the end of the day. Maybe you want to level up, you want to be better in every aspect of your life, whether it's physically, mentally, you just want to do better. And that person, they're happy with how their life is going. For you, you may be like, oh, that person's going astray, that person's going left.
But a lot of people, they show you that they are not happy, but they decide to stay in these situations.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, for me, what has helped me when I've been in this situation is to really understand that I can only save myself with the help of God, like with the help of the Holy Ghost. Because you can want the best for people, and they can even show you that they are not really good. But when you're trying to save them, because you cannot really save someone, but when you're trying to save them, it's like sometimes some of them, they feel as you are attacking them, and because of that they shut and they switch the narrative, and they start acting as if everything was right, while you know that everything is not right for real. But like the thing is that you know that everything is not right, but they fake it as if it's right, so it can affect you, because you know that you are letting someone being drowned and letting someone being in their false la la land, if I can say it this way. But the only thing you can really do for them is to pray, like, and to love them with the love that they are allowing you to give them. So that's what worked for me.
I have a question, because you say it affecting you. How is their decision? I understand that you may feel hurt because you see someone that you love not, going astray or living a life that.
Yeah, but I think it also depends on who you are and your personality, because to me, if I love you, I want the best for you. And if I'm not seeing you having the best, it will affect me, because I know that I will have the best for me.
Okay.
And I will do what I must do to get the best for me. And I just want the people around me to have the best for them. So it's not that I'm uncomfortable, but I'm so disappointed to see that you cannot see your value and your potential, and that affects me because of the type of person that I am.
But also, okay, just add one
Yeah.
thing. Let me also make an example. Like, if you're in a family setting, everyone has their dreams and aspiration. When one person in the family messes up, although this is not our lives, but when he or she messes up the family, it affects the whole family dynamic. So that's the same thing in terms of relationships. So for example, if any of you guys go astray, whether I like it or not, I'm gonna be affected by it, because we've come together. There's something that had to unite us. There's a vision that had to unite us to come together. But if one person decides to go away from the vision, if you're going away from the vision to greater heights, that's something else. But if you're going away from the vision to something that's beneath you, below you, whether I like it or not, it's gonna affect me because I'm connected to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the thing is, a lot of people, just to add on, we are connected, or you are connected to all of us. The thing is, one thing that a lot of people do not understand, okay, I don't know if you ever heard about soul ties. And soul ties are not only in a romantic relationship. When you do agree to work with people, like all of us, we agree to work together. We have a tie. We have a soul tie. You understand that? You understand that? So it's like David and Jonathan. I don't remember like the verse exactly, but David and Jonathan in the Bible, they have a soul tie as friends.
Friends.
So when you have a soul tie, whatever you do, it's going to affect one another. Okay. Because you agreed to come together, and spiritually speaking, there is something happening when you do it. So, is it going to affect? Yes, it's going to affect. And another thing as well, the environment, especially in the level up, in your level up journey, will be a big factor in your level up journey. Okay.
Yes.
Especially if you start that journey with another person. When you see that you all started well, You all started well.
Yeah.
You are running after what is yours. You are doing the will of God, and then um, little by little, you see the other one like drop everything. You know, like if you are not strong enough mentally, you yourself,
You're
you
going
can,
to go beneath
yeah.
you. Yeah.
One rotten potato
Yeah.
destroys all the whole
But
Exactly.
I don't agree that it should affect me to the point where their behavior, because the way I feel like the way you guys were talking, especially you're talking about David and Jonathan's, yes, they had a soul tie, but then also they went separate ways, you know, and the circumstances. It's not that Jonathan necessarily went and did something bad, but either way, like they went separate ways. It did affect David, but it did not affect him to the point where he couldn't move forward.
But that's not what we are saying. What we are saying is that there is going to be an effect, and I think that's bringing me to my next question. Because if there is an effect, is it better to like separate? Like, are you guys like, because of your level up journey? If your level up journey, is it okay to let go of people that are not on this level up journey with you?
No,
Not like that. Not
not
the
like
way,
that, yeah.
Not the way you're asking
Yeah.
your question.
Okay, now okay, let me understand how.
it would affect
okay.
you to the point where it's like, okay, let's say you have a friend that's a drug dealer, or not a drug dealer. Okay, a drug dealer, and they're also dependent. They
Drug
have a
dependent?
they're dependency on drugs. And then, so you're on a level up journey. Okay, let me give another example. You have a friend. You were both, let's say, smoking, or you're both doing drugs.
Okay.
So you decide, you know what? I don't like this lifestyle. I want to change my lifestyle. That's your home girl, ride or die. You're like, listen, this lifestyle for me is no longer good. I want to change my lifestyle. So you do whatever you need to do to change your lifestyle. But then that person, it's like, nah, I'm good here. So the only thing I can try to do is take them out of it, because if I decided to take myself out of it, it's because I know it's not good and it's not going to lead me anywhere.
Okay.
They don't want to come with me. It's going to affect me in a way that, like, okay, yeah, I'm sad. I'm moving forward in life. My friend is not moving forward, but it's not going to affect me to a point where, I don't know, I'm not going to continue my journey of being clean and...
But it's not like that for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, it's not everyone is made the same way. It's not everyone that is like strong mentally to be able to be in an environment that is not having the same vision of where you're going. Like, because to me, when you're saying, do we separate, it's not, I can't really rephrase how you said it, but the way you said it was not that way.
Okay.
It's not that, because the way you said it, I feel like it's like cutting them off completely.
No. Okay.
But don't cut them off completely. But for instance, if I look at what happened to me, like my situation, I had to separate, like I had to distance myself because I needed to I could not be drained by the situation of someone else's situation, and especially when this person is so close to you.
Yes.
And it's like you're talking to that person every day. It's like everything, every situation, every conversation, usually you have it with that person.
Yeah, it makes
and
sense.
then because of the shift,
Yeah, it makes sense.
and it's like now you're trying to have conversation about level up, but you can no longer,
Yeah,
because
I
this
get
person
it.
is going
Yeah.
to
Okay.
bring you
Draining,
down
yeah.
or
Yeah.
drain you.
Yeah.
It's
oh,
like,
you don't need it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Why
it's
you want to
like-
go after
If
it?
you guys are answering my question, it is normal to love somebody and not be happy for the person.
Yes.
Yes.
It does not make you sus. You're not a suspect.
No. Yeah. And
Are you a
That just
suspect?
proves that you really love them and you really want something good for
Exactly.
them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
because
the
it would have
thing-
been weird. It would have been weird that you have in front of you someone that you love and you feel like indifferent of them,
About their
not
misery.
choosing always choosing the bad for them, you know.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
it's,
Oh my
if you
God.
love them, you will carry
Even if the
yeah,
person
you will care.
assures you and tells you that they're happy on the other side.
You know they're lying.
no, but
You're
sometimes,
lying.
yeah, sometimes
No,
they don't.
yeah.
No.
No, some people they really want you to feel. Listen, there are some people they want you to believe to their lies.
Well,
okay, and there are some people who actually start to
believe their lies, their own
Yes,
lies. Yeah.
yes.
but they are not happy. And
Yeah.
me, I start.
No, you have to. You have to.
They're not
No,
happy
me-
according to you.
No, they are
they're
not.
not happy.
They are
Yeah, but
not.
you can't say that for them.
No,
But I
no,
think the example
yeah.
the example is giving is about, for example, as Debo said early, she said at first the person was telling you the truth about her situation, and then when you came out and started telling her the real advice and she saw that it wasn't going accordingly to what she wanted or the situation she's in, now she's starting to change the script, you know.
Yeah.
So she's talking about those people that
but
you know
also those-
she knows that she's not happy. At first she was mentioning it, or she would say some things that will let you know that, oh, okay, it's not
girl's
as
not-
green as we thought. And now since she don't want us, you know, to continue with this good advice, she's like, you know what, I will just pretend that I'm good.
And I'll make an example for you, Atara. I don't know if you guys know Christian Rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody hates Chris.
No,
Christian Rock.
Christian Rock.
The
she's
girl
a-
that took off.
the girl that took off her tooth. Do face
Because
girl
of the
for
guy.
The one
I
with like
heard
all the
Christian-
tattoos
Okay.
and like
She took off her tooth.
Yeah, so
because of her guy.
okay,
No,
so
no,
so if you guys know the story of Christian Rock, she's madly in love with Blueface. She convinces everybody every day that she's in love and she's happy, but every day she's crying on the internet.
Yeah.
But in her mind, in her head, she's happy.
Yeah.
Although the guy abuses her financially, emotionally, prostitutes her around or whatever, but in her head, she's happy. But she's crying every day.
That's the thing, like, to really know if someone when the person is telling you that they are happy, for you to know if they are telling you the truth, you are going to see the fruits of this happiness.
Yes.
If I'm not seeing the fruits, genuine fruits of your happiness, I know you're lying to me. And in front of you, this is the remedy that I took for myself, because I was like, I could not be drained, and you know, I needed my mental health to be strong for me to go higher. But no, listen, it's true. But what happened is that I just started to pretend as well. You're pretending to me, so I'm pretending to you as well.
The problem with me is I don't know how to fake it. Like, I really don't know how
My
to.
sister, you learn. You gotta learn.
No, she doesn't have to learn. It depends on the relationship she have with the person. Hey, let me finish, please. Yes, thank you. Thank you. All right.
Okay.
So what I was saying is that, yes, it depends on the relationship you have with the person, but you know, it's not all relationship that is called to stay the same forever.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah.
you don't have to pretend to fake or whatever. You just need to change, you know, the posture of your heart. You know, your heart posture, and you don't have to
But what
bear
do you
them
mean?
like 24 hours as you used to. For example, if it's a person that you used to see like 6 times a week, you know, day per day, weeks per week, month per month, you is going to lower, and you won't have now to pretend, because when you're pretending like that, I'm sorry, but it's a sin.
No,
Like,
but
you sinning to yourself, like.
No, I don't think when she says she's pretending, I don't think she means like she's pretending like, yeah. I think she just flows with the flow, like, oh, you happy? Yay.
Because I don't see what is the, but also I don't
Like
see what
this?
is the difference between if I see you 6 times a week, let's say, versus what you say that because the relationship, because
The
when
difference.
because when you pretend, eventually the relationship will be the same.
I think what she's saying is like pretending it's like the person's gonna come and be like, oh, I'm so happy. Before you'd be like, oh, are you really happy? But now you'd be more like, okay, happy for
I'm
you.
happy for you.
Like, that's
okay,
like
I
pretending. It's not like,
Oh, okay, like this. Okay.
Yeah, okay, because
I understand now.
I'm the opposite, and I don't know how to switch because I am really that. Are you really happy?
But to be honest, so like for me, it all depends. If you want to pretend. If you don't want to pretend, don't pretend. But at the end of the day, you just have to remind yourself that there will be consequences to that. Okay,
To both sides.
Yeah.
to both sides.
Yeah.
So you have to decide which consequences that you are comfortable
have.
to deal with.
Yeah, but now
You
we're
know?
talking about
Yeah.
how it affects your level up journey.
Exactly.
So that's why I was saying,
It's
if
draining.
Exactly. If you are with the person like 7 days a week, 6 days a week, and you keep on pretending that you're happy for her, this shifts your atmosphere for the bad. Because you're not the atmosphere that you're engaging with is not based on truth.
Yeah.
It's based on lies.
Yeah.
The emotion that is
But my pretending is not like the pretending that I was talking about. Well, maybe it's not pretending, I don't know, but my pretending doesn't allow you to stay in my vicinity.
exactly. Eventually
Like,
you will
have to
distance
be
yourself.
distanced. Yeah.
You will distance yourself because it affects your level up. It affects your mental health. It affects your emotional
And
state.
yes.
One thing that we also have to keep in mind is that people are always going to be people. People have choices to make.
Yeah.
And them themselves are going to live the consequences of their decisions.
Yeah.
And it's not up to me to take their decisions
Yeah.
and see the consequence of it and make it my burden.
Yeah.
And I like what Aurélie said in the sense where it's like every relationship has seasons. There are relationships that are gonna last a lifetime.
Yes.
And other
Yeah.
relationships, they're gonna come for a month, other for 6 months,
Yeah.
others for 2 years, 5 years. And I think sometimes it's hard because when you love somebody and you're seeing them go a different direction, sometimes you have to let them go.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that I do not love you anymore. It's just
Yeah.
that we had a season,
Yeah.
and in that season, every season you grow.
Yeah.
You learn things from the previous season so you can do better in the next season.
Yeah.
And as much as it could be hurtful for you to be like, I love this person, we've been walking together for so long, but I gotta let it go.
Yeah.
Just for my sanity. Just
Yes.
because sometimes it's not, I won't let it affect my level up. It's not gonna stop me from keep going for my goals. But if I find myself always being sad, like
That's still
Leah
your level
said,
up. That is still your level up because that is your mental state of level up.
Yeah.
if I find myself in that state where it's like I'm drained, I'm trying to make things move, I'm trying to make moves, I'm trying to be in my business, but then every night I get this person calling me and it's always negative, it's always like
No.
you're just like,
Yeah.
okay, you know what, our season here is over. And sometimes it's okay to let go,
Yes.
so that you can fly better.
Yeah, and the thing is, because right now we are talking about a lot of the mental state, how it's going to affect your energy level, your mental. But you have to understand, like, we are leveling up in Christ, right? So meaning that we want to reach for our purpose and our destiny, right? So there are things that God has for you on your level up journey, but this person may be a
Heavyweight.
a heavyweight, a stumbling block for you. So you will have to separate yourself.
Yeah.
It makes me think about Abraham and Lot. Abraham was not able to see the light that God had for him until he had to separate himself from Lot. And then when he separated himself from Lot, now God was able to show to Abraham what was his, right? So a lot of people, they are saying like, yes, that's my friend, we've been there, like we've been together for such a long time. That's my sister, that's my brother, we've been together for such time. But there are things that God has for you, but this person is hindering you from getting what is yours.
And also,
So
I
you
just
have
want to
to-
add, Atara, you said some friendship are for a lifetime, some are for a season. I also want to add into lifetime friendships. Lifetime friendships also, they're not always rosy throughout the whole lifetime. There is always difficult seasons, and you have to accept the difficult seasons with grace.
Obviously.
Because sometimes I feel like when difficult seasons come in to a friendship, it's really easy, like, let's say it's like let go, because maybe
No, like it's really easy to.
it's like really easy, like to like it's
Say
really
cut off.
it's
to
really
cut off
easy
people.
to like cut off or let go, because maybe the values do not align with yours in that season. I have to put that there in that season. So that's just how
it makes
relationships are.
me remind of a thing that happened.
Tell me I
Tell
want
us,
to
we
know.
love stories.
Well, it's it was in 2022. I mean, you all know the story, what happened in 2022 with me. And to be honest, I don't know what was my state right at that time, but I know that you were affected by it. And I remember MC, she cut me off. MC, she cut me off. She cut me off.
I forgot that word.
We didn't forget.
And you know, this is also the reason why it is so important to be spiritual in life.
Yes.
I am sorry, but especially women. I think I was telling you this, one of you, I was saying, women, now I understand why sometimes a lot of men are saying women cannot preach or whatever. Women can be. Oh yeah, I was telling you that.
Yeah, it was me.
Women can be so emotional. And
we are
forget
emotional.
about the spirit. Like, it's so important to be spiritual, because with your spirit you will know who is a temporary friend, and you will know who is a lifetime friend that is just having a bad season right now with you. And
But you see, if we go back to that story, which is really but for real, I'm happy you brought that up. I'm really happy you brought that up, because this is a perfect example of, but at the end of the day, it helped. It helped her grow. It helped me grow. In a sense where because I had problems with like kind of like how I handled situations. And I would like I'm more the type to like cut and I don't want to talk about it. You know?
True.
That's why for me, like having this conversation, when you guys are like, it's affecting me, when it starts affecting me, I will not let it affect me.
but it is. But it is
in the long run,
it is affecting you, because if you're just cutting it off to not speak about it, it's because
because I think in that situation when everything was going on with Kim, it's not like we did not talk about it. We had many moments where we tried to make her, well, I would talk about myself, where it's like you're trying to make her reason yourself. But there were other things, like when me and her, we had the conversation, there was other things that was like around that situation. It wasn't just about her, because she was also not doing well. And the fact that she was not doing well, she was stagnant. And it's like you're trying to get someone out of a hole, and they don't want to get out of the hole. And they're even getting mad at you. Why are you trying to get me out of this hole? Leave me alone. You guys don't understand.
Yeah.
It's like you're laughing about it, and then you get the gaslight.
Now.
So then you're at a point you're like, I don't have time for this. you
Yeah.
know? Because it was
Deuces.
becoming very toxic.
Yeah.
And like you said, it was just not affecting my relationship with her, but it was affecting everybody's relationship, you know? And then I was like, no, this is too much. Like this group of girls, I can't. So I left the group. I bounced, you know?
She left the group.
But
chat.
then
Yeah, you guys can see that this is a real friendship.
Yes.
and these girls, they didn't want to bring me back in the group.
she never came back.
Because,
No, she never came back.
Because we said it. Listen, as I said, there were so many. This one left the group chat. We put her back. Another one leave
this
the
one
group
also
chat.
left a lot.
So
This
she
one
put it back.
here?
So what we said, no one is leaving this group chat anymore. The person that is leaving this group chat, we are not putting you back. So you know that if you are leaving, we are not putting you back.
Yeah.
She decided to leave.
I don't remember y'all saying that.
No, this you cannot say. No.
I don't remember.
We said
I
it.
really don't remember.
No.
I don't.
Impossible.
But anyways, I had
yes,
it
we
up
did
to
not
you.
put you
Okay,
back.
okay, it's okay. But at the end of the day,
You are still back. No. She's not back because we put her back. She's back because we had two groups. Oh my God, that is so. We have two groups.
see how much love is going on.
Oh my
This
God.
is called love.
But you know, at the end of the day, I think we all grew out of it.
Yes.
And it was, for me, it was necessarily, you know, some people will never learn. Like for me, for example, when I had a conversation with her and there was still no accountability, then I would have been like, girl, you're not getting it. You want to stay in that hole, so stay in that hole, but I'm not going to be part of it. You know?
But you see, just this situation that happened, because in the beginning you were like, oh, like how is it that someone else's situation can affect you like that? But you can see that it affected
because
you.
it affects you.
But I did not let it affect me further, so I
But it's
removed
still-
myself.
but it's
Still affect.
And
then you
it
put a
affected-
line,
it affected
and then
the
you
group
put a
as
line.
well.
It affected the group, but it did not affect me in what I was achieving personally.
No, but it's not about achieving. It's about the level up, because I think when you think achieving, it's like maybe you're achieving maybe like your goals, you still buying your car, you still losing weight. That's not it. It's also the mental state. Are you sad about the person?
And that's why you had to
is
leave the
it
group chat.
hurting? Is it hurting you?
Yeah.
Is it hurting your spirit? Because to be honest, when Kim was going through her phase, it was hurtful.
Yeah.
It was hurtful because it's like, don't you see it?
But we're happy you're good
But
now.
don't you see? But my last question before we close, is it good or bad to tell the person like, yo, I'm not happy for you?
Yes.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
I mean, like, would you do that?
I
It
wouldn't.
depends. It depends on
me,
how.
I wouldn't.
Why wouldn't you do that?
It's just not my type of personality.
Okay.
Like,
So, but let me ask you. I have to ask her,
yeah.
because so let's say if you're not happy for me, you would not tell me that you're not happy for me.
I won't.
But you would tell me.
Why would you not tell me that you're not happy for me?
Me, you would.
But then that's,
Yes, you would. You already told me.
Maybe it's just because it's not my words. Maybe I'm not using those type of word.
okay. But would you show me you're not happy for me?
No, me, I think you would, because you already.
She won't say it like, I'm not happy
Yeah.
for you. She's gonna be like, okay, she's more the type, she's gonna be like, sis, nah.
I think
No, but
it
I need to
depends.
know. I need to know. Would you show me you're not happy for me,
No.
or would you just let me walk blindly?
No, I won't. Okay, yeah. What I do, me, when I'm not, when I'm not in agreement with you,
Okay.
I just don't hype you up. I don't encourage you in what you're doing.
Okay.
So when you see my silence, it's your sign that
Okay.
you're not doing well.
Okay.
This is how I handle things.
Okay.
When you see my silence, it means that I'm not there with you. Like
Okay.
if I'm because I'm a person, you pretty. we saw each other in the morning. The first thing I told you, oh, you pretty girl. Like, I'm someone that is so encouraging.
Okay.
So when you see that, yo, like my mouth is shut, my presence is not there, it means I don't support you at all.
Yeah.
It's that, yeah.
But that's your way of saying it.
Exactly, it's my way of saying
It's just
it.
that you won't verbally say it.
Exactly, because for me to go to a person and say, yo, I can say that I don't agree with you in these things that you did and everything, but to say like I'm not happy for you, I think you did the wrong choice, and everything. I can't.
Yeah, I think I'm like this now, because y'all know that before I would
It was
voice
something else.
Yeah, but now I changed.
I'm gonna voice
Me
it. Sorry.
too. Me too. It's like I won't say it. It's not a bad thing, because your question is like, is it good or it's a bad thing to say it? I don't think it's a bad thing, but for me, I also just wouldn't do it just because it's an uncomfortable position to be.
But you know, but you know, also what I do is also questions. You know, for example, I won't say that, oh, you did, it's wrong what you did. I would ask a question to make you think. And by me asking that question, you know that I am hesitant about this thing. You know, it's also what I do. Sorry, Kim, you can go.
No, well, I was just saying that me, I would not tell like right off the bat like that. But if the person comes to me and asks me the question directly, then I'm going to answer. But I am. But the thing is, me, I would not, a little bit of all of you, like I will not really be involved.
Exactly.
You know, I will not really be involved in if I don't agree, if I'm not happy with the situation, I will not be involved.
That was a good one. I've learned a lot.
Did it help you?
Yes, it did.
Are you sure?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
You took some time.
Yo.
Did it help you, levelers? If you guys are in the same situation, comment below. Tell us your stories.
What would you do in this situation?
What would you do in this situation?
And the thing, one thing as well, because the first question was, is it possible to love the person and not be happy? We have to understand, like Atara said, she said that love is unconditional, right? We have to understand what is love, okay? Love is not agreeing to everything. That's the world way to love. So if I love you, I will just agree with every single thing. But when we look at how God loves us, He's not happy with us every time that we make a mistake or we are doing something that goes against His will for us, you know. But He reprimands too. He's going to tell us, girl, my daughter, I'm not happy with that. But He still loves us. You know. So please, don't equal love with being happy or agree to everything.
True.
Because this is not love.
It's not love.
So
Thank you guys. I hope this episode helped you guys. If you have a friend, a family member, a teacher, I don't know, someone you're in a relationship with, a child that's affecting you, your level up journey, I hope this conversation really gave you guys insights and brightness. And until next time, and before I forget, please follow us on all our social media platforms.
please.
On Instagram, it's at Levels Talks. On TikTok, it is at Levels Talks. On YouTube, it's Levels Talks. So follow us, subscribe to our channel, comment, like, give us some thumbs up. Give us some thumbs up, like, and tell us what you want to see from us in the upcoming seasons.
Yes.
Until next time, bye. And what do we say together? Let's grow together.